Hello everybody, welcome back to another Jedi Dropouts Productions E3 press conference review. I am your host Ryan Taylor, and we're going to talk about Ubisoft's 2018 E3 press conference. Now, I actually didn't get to watch this one live. Things got in the way, I was a little busy, but I have gone back, I've watched all the trailers and announcements, and made sure I got every little thing that they included, which it wasn't a big list now, but we're going to run through everything Ubisoft did in their press conference yesterday. Let's see. Starting right off, they jumped right into Just Dance 2019. Surprise, surprise. They did a bit of a over-the-top dance number, including somebody in a panda suit. I don't know. This game's going to be out in October, and surprisingly, one of the consoles that's going to be released on is Nintendo Wii. Go figure. These aren't my kind of games. I'm not much of a dancer, but they have a fan base, you know. They serve a purpose, and it looks very much the same. Now, after that, they got into the goods. They showed a cinematic trailer for Beyond Good and Evil 2, and this game looks good. I never played the original, but it is a cult classic, and it is one I really should get around to. Let me see. They showed some pre-alpha gameplay. It's kind of hard to judge based on that. They did make some announcements, however. First off, Jade, the protagonist from the original Beyond Good and Evil, will appear in this game in some form. What that form is yet is not sure. We're not sure yet. You can play this game alone or co-op, interestingly enough, and Ubisoft are partnering with Hit Record, the company founded by Joseph Gordon-Levitt. That it's hard to explain. Hit Record. It's more of a community than anything of artists and writers and musicians, and basically it's all about collaboration and the creative process and so on. I've been following Hit Record for years, and the partnership is going to be based around creating artwork and music and so forth in the game. Now, what they didn't say during the press conference, which irritated some people, but of course JGL himself, he elaborated on this on Twitter afterwards. You will get paid for your contributions. If you contribute artwork to the game, you're going to get paid for it. It's not Ubisoft aren't just using people for free work. That looks fun. They actually had Joseph Gordon-Levitt on stage. I forgot to mention that. Which, I mean, he's always charming as hell. After that, they got into the newest in the Trials series, Trials Rising. I've never played a whole lot of these games. I know they're hard as shit. This is going to be out in February 2019, and I know a lot of people are really excited about these games. They're not like they're not. They don't have Halo or Naughty Dog level fan bases, but they have a fan base, and people do really enjoy them. So that's wonderful. The Division 2 is going to be getting 8-player raids and 3 free DLC packs, which is new information we learned. They showed off a little bit of that game. And then we got into Nintendo territory, Mario and Rabbids, or is it Mario plus Rabbids? I'm not sure. Donkey Kong DLC is going to be released June 26th. They had a fun little musical number showing off the music for the DLC pack, which was pretty cool. I haven't played this. I haven't heard much about it, but from what I do hear, it is apparently a great game. I don't know. I don't know much about the Rabbids series. They look pretty fun, though. Then they showed off what looks to be the spiritual successor to Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, a wholly new original pirate franchise, Skull and Bones, which, given the timing, I mean, you kind of make some comparisons to Sea of Thieves, but this game looks great. I mean, the graphics are wonderful. honestly, I never played a lot of Assassin's Creed, but Black Flag was absolutely my favorite of what I played. I really did enjoy that game. So Ubisoft do have a knack for pirate combat. So this could turn out to be a great game. I guess we'll find out. Then we got a little trailer, a little bit of gameplay of Transference. Transference? Yeah, sorry. It's a horror psychological VR game. It looks fucking creepy as shit. It's going to be out this fall. Don't know much about the developer behind this. I know Elijah Wood is involved in some way, and this game looks fucking terrifying. I kind of forgot about it altogether, so that could be interesting. We'll find out. Then we got Starlink Battle for Atlas. Now, I don't know much about this game. I know it involves using toys in some manner to play the game. I don't know. They announced that Fox McCloud of the Star Fox franchise will be a playable character in Starlink Battle for Atlas, which, I mean, for a game that doesn't have a huge name, this is going to bring some people in. And then, of course, they brought out Shigeru Miyamoto to accept a miniature of a ship from the game, and he's just such a charming gentleman. I really enjoy Miyamoto very much. This game is going to be out October 16th. Let's see. Then we got into For Honor. For Honor is a lot of fun. I never owned it, so I haven't played it as much as I would like to, and that's mostly due to my internet connection not being the greatest here in Port Bass. But For Honor is a fucking cool game, and they're getting a new mode called Breach, which is 4-player teams, 4-on-4 battle style. And a full-on DLC expansion called Marching Fire, which will have a whole new faction and 4 new fighters, as well as some more single-player content. That's great. I like that they're supporting this game. This could turn into a huge franchise for them, I think. And lastly, they closed on the one everyone's waiting for here, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now, the Assassin's Creed franchise has gotten a little saturated, if you will. I mean, they're putting out a game every single year, but Origins apparently was fantastic. I have not touched it. I know I have a lot of friends who swear by Origins being the revival of the franchise. And Odyssey looks to be maybe more of the same. It takes place hundreds of years before Origins. More of a, I don't know, you call it, I guess like a Roman look. I mean, I could be off by that, but the cool thing is they're adding, well, you're going to have a choice between playing as a male or female character, and they're adding dialogue options and romantic options, much in the line of more like a BioWare game, which is an interesting addition. I mean, I feel like they kind of had to switch things up a little bit just to keep the games fresh. That comes out October 5th, and that is everything that Ubisoft went into. Now, I'm not going to lie and say that these are the most interesting games, or that any of it is overly up my alley. However, as opposed to Square Enix yesterday, at least everything they did here was some sort of announcement. We got some sort of new information. They showed us something. So I think this one edges that out, and I think it edges out. I think it has to edge out. No, I put this on about the same level as EA, because EA had the Star Wars and Anthem stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on the same level as EA. It's about even. So I'm gonna score this on our patent pending good pizza scale. 5 out of 8 slices. Oh, I mean, it's again, it's not up my alley, but it is up somebody's alley, and they gave us information. They gave us some gameplay. They didn't waste our time with shit we've already seen, which is great. And I guess that is it for the Ubisoft review. Looking forward to, I've already seen Sony. Gonna review that very shortly. Looking forward to Nintendo later today, and I'm sure we all are. And that is it. Thank you very much for listening. As always, you can find my other E3 press conference reviews, as well as episodes of our podcast, Jedi Dropouts and Final Form, over at www.jedidropouts.podbean.com, or wherever podcasts can be found. Make sure to follow us on social media, and tune in later on Twitter at Shenanigandolph, where I'll be live tweeting the Nintendo E3 2018 press conference. Thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you next time.